All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the 27th day of the 2K to 100K challenge, where we live stream every day. Uh, we had a fantastic day yesterday. CPI, we called it right on the money, and hopefully you guys had a green day yesterday. Hope you had a fantastic morning today. So today I'll probably be streaming like a hour after the open only, because it's my brother's birthday. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave a little bit early today. Usually we stream for like 2 to 3 hours. Today will probably be like 1.5 hours, something like that. But that being said, I don't expect too much action in the market today. I don't think we're gonna see anything crazy. I believe it's gonna be a consolidation day here. Maybe we can go up slowly to 4,000, 4,020. But I don't think we see anything past that. At least that's the expectations, really. I mean, we had a face tripper yesterday, with the futures SPY, everything up almost 6%, the market pretty much. So yeah, after a day like that, you expect a breather. You expect to take a couple of minutes. All right, so speaking of which, actually, I want to address something that I saw a lot of people in the Discord talking about. A lot of you yesterday got into puts. Here's why I said multiple times do not get into puts, right? Now, I'm not saying today that we cannot see a pullback. That is very possible, right? But let me explain to you why I think it's not a good idea. And we have been through this before, if you guys remember. On big down days or big up days, this happened many, many times before. We almost always have. So we have the big drop or the big run, and then we have consolidation, and then we have another big up or big down, right? So this has been the case pretty much every single day, right? Where we had CPI, FMOC, all that stuff, right? So this a small example here, right? This is the I don't remember what was this. This was 2nd of November, right? So I'm guessing 2nd of November probably will be FMOC, I think, right? So we had the big drop here, consolidation, right? It was only a little bit up, just a little bit, right? Consolidation, and then a bigger drop down, right? This is pretty much the theme that you will see here almost every day, right? It's the same thing. It's impulsive move, consolidation, impulsive move, consolidation, right? And we discussed this trend, this reoccurring trend that happens every single time after a big move, right? Unless you don't get an immediate reversal, right? So unless you have like a very big day up and then a very big day down, right? Which is most times not the case, then it will almost always be the same. Look at this. Very big impulsive move down, consolidation, and then another impulsive move down, right? Again here, big impulsive move down, consolidation, and then another impulsive move down. It's almost always the case, right? And of course, vice versa, right? So again, what can we expect here today, right? We had our big impulsive move up, so it was stand to reason that we'd have consolidation here, right? Probably trending downwards a little bit, right? And then a big move up on Monday or next week or whatever that happens, right? So why risk it, right? The risk to reward here is very, very small. If you have puts that expire today, it's a consolidation day. Even if it's trending downwards, but it's still consolidation day, your premium will get eaten up. Theta will destroy your puts, right? So why risk it, right? To me, a day after a big move up or down is a consolidation day at best. Unless I see something major happening and we see a sharp fall, fine, I'm taking puts. But unless I see that first, until I see a break of structure, then why would I risk it? Today will probably be consolidation. Look at this RSI. Look at this 1 hour. Extremely oversold, right? So in order for it to come down, it does not necessarily have to go down. It just needs to consolidate. If it consolidates, this RSI will cool off. So to me, very, very risky play getting puts, right? Or even calls. If I'm not, to be honest with you, I don't have calls. I don't have puts. I don't have anything. I had a call that I got towards the end of the day, but I sold it in the morning just to get that PM pump. That's it, right? But throughout the day, everyone is going to have a mind of their own, right? So why risk getting chopped up into consolidation in a day after a big impulsive day? My 2 cents here is you wait it out. Just wait it out and see what happens, right? You're not going to miss a giant move, right? The only play I would say here, if you want to take puts, is take lotto puts that expire on Monday, right? Lotto puts, that's it, right? Lotto puts, because in case, let's say something happens, right? Something comes out and we get a very big drop, right? Then in that case, lotto prints will print very, very, very hard, right? But until that happens, right, what is the most likely outcome that we're already seeing here on the chart that happened day after day after day? Is it'll probably just be a consolidation day, right? So to me, you guys know I love risk and reward. I love having proper, position sizing, risk management, all the stuff. And to me, this is not a play just worth taking. Like, to me, it seems more of a lose-lose play than it is a even little win, right? So, what am I gonna miss? A small, like what, 0.5% down? I can live with that. I don't care, right? But what I do know is that if it does consolidate here, we can see a continuation of trend, right? We can see another big impulsive move next week. If anything, I would love for it to go down, inch down slowly, very slowly, all the way up to 3,900. No, that would not be 3,000, through 3,150, right? That would be lovely for me here to see sort of a bull flag forming here, some consolidation edging down, holding its own. Then I would load calls for next week for another leg up, right? Again, I do believe, by the way, officially, guys, just FYI, remember what I told you, unless we can do an equal high here or higher, right? And if we get that, we are officially not at a bearish trend. So if we get out of this, right? So we have here a low, and then we got a higher low, and then we got a higher low. We definitely put in a higher low here, and now we have here our highs. We have here a high, we have here a higher high, and we definitely made a higher high yesterday. So we are officially 100% in a bullish trend. We're not out of a bearish rally yet. We're not out of a bearish market yet. I will show you now when we'll be out of a bearish market. But we are in a bullish trend in a bearish market as of yet. Now, how the hell do we get out of the bearish market? Very, very simple, right? All we need to do to get out of a bearish market here is look at our one-day chart, right? And we can very just easily see here this trend line, right? I mean, like, it kind of screams out at you, right? Like, it's very, very, obvious, right? We see this trend forming here, right? The bigger, this is the bearish market. This is the big bearish trend. We break out of this, right? Sorry about that. Oops. Come on, futures. Why would you do that to me? At the very, very moment where I was about to tell you, like, how we get out of a bearish market, and it decides to just, like, screw up itself. Thank you, TradingView, as always. All right, back to the daily chart here. Again, we will very simply draw our trend line here. Easy peasy, right? Nothing complicated so far. So we have here from the height from where we began the drop and then all the way down. And it's very simple, guys. In order for us to be officially out of the bearish market, we just need to break through this trend line here, which, remember what I said, coincides with what? With the 200 MA right here, right? This red line, this level here is the 200 MA, right? And so this will be around 4,080, which means we are very, 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 very close to officially get out of a bearish market. We are so close. We are so very close. Right? Because what is a bearish market? A bearish market is an overall bearish trend, right? In the market. That's it, right? That's all, right? It's a bearish trend in the market. So we have here the one-day trend is very, very obviously bearish, right? Sure, right now we're in a bullish trend, of course, but we are in a bullish trend. We're in a small bullish trend in a bigger bearish market, right? So what's going to happen here is we're going to test the 200 MA, right? And the trend line, of course, at the same time, very soon, probably sometime next week. And either we get out of this or we don't know. My expectations is I think we will get back to new lows again soon. I don't, and here is why, right? So again, it's for the same, I don't think so, for the same reason why I thought CPI would be up, would be cool this month, and for the same reason I did not buy puts for today, for all these same reasons. Let me explain to you guys. Just let me put it back here. All right, so again, ignore what you're seeing on Twitter and all this stuff, because these are just people who are like perma bearish at this point. Like, they have the bear blinders on too much that they can't see anything. We are not bulls, we are not bears. I don't care if we make new lows. Awesome, that's a fantastic play. We're gonna make a lot of money on that. And if we make new highs, we're also gonna make money on that. either case, I don't care. My point is that we're going. What happened yesterday is we had the first decline month over month, right? And we have the first time the CPI is trending down since 1 year, right? It's been over a year since we've seen that, right? This is a huge achievement, guys. You have to understand how big of an achievement this is. I feel it is lost on a lot of people because all I'm seeing on Twitter is people saying, well, hey, 7.7% year over year is still a huge number. No fucking shit, it's a huge number. No one said, hey, game over, we're done. No one said throw in the towel, Fed should start actually doing negative interest rates. No one is saying that, right? All we're saying is that, we are on the right track, right? This is the first step. This is the first good step towards solving the problem. Whatever the Fed has been doing for the past few months is working. We got confirmation of that yesterday, right? So what my expectations is what's going to happen here is that we're going to run up here probably all the way towards the FMOC meeting, and then we probably reject off the 200 MA, or let's say retest the 200 MA. We go in for a new low, and then the next CPI report comes in even cooler, and that's it. We break through the 200 MA. Bearish market over, done. This is my expectations, right? Again, you guys are welcome to believe whatever you want to believe. You know me, guys, I never force my opinions or my ideas on anyone, but I do like to document my my thoughts and my ideas, so in case I'm right, I get to gloat, and in case I'm wrong, you guys get to lord it over my head and call me an idiot. So win-win for everyone, right? Anyway, so that being said, let's see what people are saying here. Citizen says we going red. Look at Apple. All right, let's see. Again, guys, like I said, we might go slightly red, but yeah, I'm not getting into puts today. Each to his own. You guys do what you want to do. No puts for me, thank you. Let's see Apple. Oh, well, shit, I'm sorry. Hayden, good morning. Angelique, good morning. Austin, good morning. Anel, good morning. Cizian, good morning. I'm so sorry, guys. It's very, very rude of me. I forgot. I apologize. It's very, very rude of me. I'm very sorry, guys. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining us today. And sharing your time with us. All right, so what's Tesla doing? Tesla down 2%. Why? Because Elon Musk pretty much came out and said, hey, Tesla is Twitter's piggy bank. I'm gonna sell my shares to save Twitter. I don't know. I'm gonna stop complaining about Elon Musk and Tesla, because at this point it's getting to become too much. I'm very unsatisfied, and hey, I don't know. Hey, what's happening is happening. There's nothing we can do, to take it back. So I'm not in a Tesla position. I only have a Tesla Leap that I am keeping. So this is the last time I'll be talking about Tesla. I am uninterested in talking about Tesla anymore, unless Elon fixes his mess and starts, getting his house in order. I'm definitely not trading Tesla, and it's not a hate thing. It's just like a too risky sort of thing. William says, good morning. Welcome to you, my friend. Angelique, I think we pull back or consolidate a bit from yesterday's emotional move, then continue higher. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Austin very much here. I very much agree with Austin. Angelique agrees with us. Okay, we're all in agreement. Awesome. If I never hear his name again, it will be too soon. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I mean, I know you have Tesla puts, so congratulations. Down 2%. You should be opening twice for your account should open up with a quite a tidy sum, and of course, obviously, congratulations to you. I want everyone to make money. But yeah, I mean, like, Tesla is too unpredictable at this point, right? Like imagine, like Cizian had puts, right? And then he comes out and he's like, in 5 minutes before the market opens, he's like, I'm done selling. I'm no longer selling Tesla, right? This is the last sale. Tesla is gonna shoot up, and his puts get screwed for nothing, right? I don't know. Like, I really don't want to be on a stock that hinges on one man's word and he could just swing it up and down based on his whim. This is too risky for me. No longer playing Tesla. I need it to really cool off. Long term, I believe Tesla is a good company. Tesla will remain a good company. not if things continue this way, but long term, I mean, like Tesla is still a market leader, a huge company, and like it's not gonna be destroyed in a couple of days or a couple of tweets. So, intraday, I'm done with Tesla. William says, darn, my funds aren't settled from yesterday, so I barely have any cash to trade with. Yeah, I mean, remember, Cizian warned everyone yesterday in the Discord in here. He said, like, today is a federal holiday, so cash will not be settling for people in the States. If you have an IKBR account, my funds are settled, so I don't know if it's because I'm not based in the States, if it's a States thing, or if it's just like IKBR does not deal with that. But I would recommend looking into Interactive Brokers as an alternative, just in case. But yeah. Austin says, that being said, would be tempted to get in a couple of Apple Lotto calls if it dumps at the open. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think I'm gonna be trading SPY much or the futures. I don't want to get stuck in chop and lose premium, but we will definitely be just looking at, other plays here. Tesla dumping and Apple dumping gives us an opportunity, right? Hey, maybe we can, I mean, not Tesla, fuck you, Tesla, but like Apple, right? Apple is down 0.8% right on the 200 MA. Might possibly, if it opens like this, might possibly be a bounce up to 200 MA and we can catch a nice scalp here for calls. Yeah, definitely a possibility, right? Today for me, scalping day at best, right? At best is a scalping day. I'm not getting into a swing or anything like that. Not even a day trade. Just very quick in, very quick out. Hey, maybe it becomes a trend day. I'm not saying I'm right. I don't know everything, and no one in this world can tell you what's going to happen today. But based on what we've seen, time over time again, this might probably be a consolidation day. So I wouldn't risk it. I'm gonna take my profits quick. Get green, get out. You guys know, I love that. So get green, get out, move on. Hayden says, damn, just realized that. Yeah, sorry, bro. I know, but Cizian did warn everyone yesterday. So, Angelique says FTX files for bankruptcy. Just in. Yeah, I mean that was kind of expected, right? It's very sad, for anyone who has money in and FTX. Bankruptcy filings take years, and even then, once everything is settled, retail will be the last people to get in their money after all the asset sales and all that stuff. But by the way, it depends on what kind of bankruptcy that they filed for. If it's chapter 7, chapter 10, chapter 11, these are all different things, and they can still get acquired and people might still get their money back. So bankruptcy is not the end all be all, right? So yeah. Now, of course, we're seeing here the market react very poorly for it. So possibly this gives us a possible coin play here, and maybe Hood too, because they had like decent exposure. Yeah, Bitcoin coin is dying, so might be a possible skull play here also, maybe from 48 to 45. Right? Can we see that again? Possible, right? Possible. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Hood, how's Hood doing? Yeah, down 6% too. Yeah, looking ugly. So we have now Apple, we have Hood, we have Coin, three possible plays that we might take today here, right? Depending on what the market does and how people are reacting to it. So we have three possible plays here. William saying Hood is going go even lower with FTX thing plus everything else. I actually agree with William very much. Actually, and not only that, I'm kind of surprised that coin is going up down to begin with. Long term, this is very very beneficial for for coin, right? Like long term. I understand that there will be damage short term because of all the crypto volatility and no trust and all that stuff, but. Look at this. 17 hours ago, there's this news, MT Wire news, whatever. Coin poised for long-term market share gains from FTX fallout, but crypto prices could hurt. Oppenheimer says, this is literally what I was just saying. Like literally right now, this is what I was just saying. If you want something long-term, 1-2 years out, leaps, coin is at a good place right now to start getting a startup position. It's a definitely a good place. I might get some here soon. We'll see. We'll see how low it goes, but I might get a coin leap in my leaps account, not in my challenge account. It'll be in my leaps account. I might snag a coin call here long term, maybe 6 month out to 1 year, something like that. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Uh, coin calls, they will recover. Uh, yeah, probably. Yeah, I agree with you. Again, like, but the problem is that coin moves with, like, coin moves here with crypto. This is the problem, right? Like, people literally have something similar to this. I don't even have coin with my other stocks, right? Like, coin is tech, so I would put it with all my tech sector, right? But I have it here with crypto because literally just moves down with these guys, right? So we might see retail just putting in pressure, pushing it down. I don't see institutional people selling. As a matter of fact, I would be surprised that they're not buying now. You know what I mean? Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Yeah, no creditors will be paid off. That sucks, man. That sucks for a lot of people. That's definitely gonna hurt a lot of people here. But hey, I mean, shit happens, right? It is what it is. Not much to say here, really. I'm not really a crypto guy, so I don't even have any like recommendations or what to do, what not to do. Anyway, Nvidia tanking. Well, let's have a look at Nvidia. Also, some people got puts yesterday for Nvidia for the earnings, so nice. It's down 0.19. We see how, yeah, I mean, like, it's moving with the market, right? Like, you're gonna see Apple go down, and it's gonna pull everyone down with them, obviously, right? So it's moving down appropriately with the market. I wouldn't call it tanking per se, right? I mean, so far the market really is kind of holding its own a little bit here. If it loses to 200 MA, that's a different question. I don't expect a big drop, but like I said here, for me, I'm looking at the 3,951 on the futures. We'll definitely look at the equivalent of that on the SPY. But yeah, 3,950 for the futures here is the level I'm looking at. We lose that, we can see, yeah, we can do a put play here from 50 to 24 at 25 point drop. That is possible here, but I don't really see as like majorly red today. I would be surprised if that happens, but it could happen. Anything could happen. VIX is only slightly up, right? Again, it gapped up but then fell back down, and it filled the gap, and it's just kind of hanging around here. So yeah, VIX not looking very bullish today. So I can definitely see the VIX going up to test the trend line or 200 MA. That is a possibility, not the craziest thing possible. That would be all the way up to 24, so maybe like 1% up, something like that, which would probably be, if the SPY is like working appropriately or moving appropriately with the SPY, it'll probably be like half a point down on SPY, which again, like, that would be still within expectations. We see here the SPY just stare that down, fill the gap here that we had in the morning, and now is kind of bouncing off the gap fill. So it's gonna be interesting to see the open, guys. Like, again, it's gonna be very interesting to see the open and what happens here today. But again, you guys know our levels. We have levels that we just we always look at. So the low of yesterday would be somewhere here, 385, and the high of yesterday will be right here, right? So I'm not super interested about the low of yesterday unless we see like a huge drop today, right? And so, but I am interested in the high of yesterday, which is the pre-market low as well, right? So 395 is the level to look at here. If we see this break, we can probably see SPY go down all the way to maybe 391, right? 391, 392 possibility, right? Definitely a possibility that we see that happen. So let me just adjust this. It'll probably be 392 exactly, actually. Let me just be sure here. Yeah, 391.88. That's possible. All right. VIX at 24, options cheap. Agreed. VIX is a possible good play, actually, like for the long term here. Depends on how the market does. Let's go. Good luck to everyone, and this is good decisions to all. Thank you, Austin. These are some very nice words before the market open. So thank you for that. Angelique says, let's make some money. Thank you, Angelique. Yes, let's all make some money. All right, so market open, and we're getting a little bit of a, I don't want to say a pump, but a move up, right? A little move up here as the market opens. Nothing crazy here. We definitely don't have an explosive open for sure today, which is to be very expected, guys. Like again, my expectations here is gonna be a very slow day, one way or the other, a little bit up or a little bit down, but probably a slow day. Uh, but let's see if I'm wrong, right? Let's see if we get like a huge red drop. Anything is possible, right? And if that happens, happy to play it on the way down. AMD losing a little bit of his gains here. Nvidia red. So if any of you guys have puts, congratulations. Tesla down 2%. Thank you, Elon. Apple down 1%. This is definitely not a good sign here, right? Apple from the get-go down 1% is definitely not a good sign. The SPY is not reacting as you would have expected. Apple being down 1%, you would expect the SPY to be down quite a bit actually, but nope. Seems like Apple is testing the 200 MA here. So I mean, of course, it goes without saying, it holds the 200 MA. It'll probably go back to being green again, and we'll test this level here. If not, then we can expect it to go even more red. Amazon Beast, where's Ken? Ken, are you with us today? Ken, Amazon is about to hit 100. Where is my goddamn steak, man? I was promised a steak dinner. I need my steak dinner, bro. Like, come on. You made me a promise in front of everyone here. So, I kind of need my steak, man. Ash needs his protein. Netflix. See, Netflix is in a very peculiar place for me, right? Like, it's neither here nor there. It's not trying to fill the gap up, but it's also not trying to fill the gap down. And Netflix is a very interesting play, because one way or the other is gonna fill one of those two gaps, and it does have two gaps, two very generous gaps to fill up and down. So let's see here. Nope. Yeah, no, I was wrong. It filled the gaps. Game over for on the way down. Okay, so that actually kind of makes Netflix here a much safer play. I might be looking into getting leaps for Netflix here, because now with the gap filled down, this makes Netflix a lot more safer here. The important questions becomes is next earnings here are on the 17th of Jan. Do I believe that Netflix will beat next earnings? I'm not so sure. I mean, in that case, right, we can say 331. We previously got to 306. Not impossible, right? Not impossible. Can Netflix move all this way up here? Before earnings. So that would be. So we're talking about an 18.5% move up within 68 days. I think that's doable. No, I think that's doable. I think Netflix swing is not a bad idea. If the market stays bullish, I don't think that's a bad idea. VIX is up nicely. Out of Tesla puts 20%. Congratulations, Angelique. When did they launch the ad version? What ad version? And will it add to Netflix, and will it add to earnings? I think they launched it like the day off or before the day off or the day before earnings, I believe, but I think it's already out. And will it add to earnings? I think so. I can't be sure. I need to do more research, obviously, but probably yes. For me, I don't want to risk it, right? I want to make sure that I'm out before the earnings happen, So I'm thinking maybe like February calls for Netflix here, especially that it's above, it's right on the 21 MA here on the daily, right? So it's above the 200 MA, above the 50 MA. Looking nice here on the daily, honestly. Not a bad looking chart at all. You know what I mean? Like this is not a bad looking chart here. I'm really thinking to add some swings here. Oh, and I think Sandeep or someone was asking in the Discord, what are leaps? Leaps are 6 month plus calls. Some people say it's a year plus, but at lowest estimation, it's 6 month plus, right? So let's see what the market is doing here. Futures still green, but going to be red soon, I believe. Yeah, looks like it's about to turn green here. Tech obviously taking a breather. VIX up 1%. Yeah, nothing crazy here. Going to the 200 MA as expected, right? Going to test that. So far, again, not seeing anything crazy here. Let's see what else is happening. AMD slightly green, Nvidia down. So if anyone here has puts from yesterday, congratulations, guys. 20% on Carvana. Hey, I have Carvana puts. How are my Carvana puts doing? Oh, nice, they're up. Cool. Die Carvana, you piece of shit garbage stock. Let's see. Ooh, Carvana down 10%. That is very cool. Nice. Well, I got 9 strike, so they filled, so I'm out. I took the profit. Uh, like I said, today for me here is definitely a day where I'm not risking anything at all. I don't know what the market is going to do. I don't know if it's gonna turn a lot or not, but hey, it's down 10%. Thank you very much. I'm happy with that. I think I made like I had a small position, but I think I made like a lot, maybe 100% on that or something. So I'm happy with that. I don't mind. Uh, wasn't a lot of money. I think I made like until like $100 or something like that, right? So it wasn't a very big position. But thank you for the reminder, Angelique. I almost missed it. VIX going down a little bit here. Uh, yeah, I don't really care too much about the VIX today unless like it has a huge drop. Uh, Not really seeing huge moves here so far on anything. A few things a little bit up, a few things a little bit down. Wow, JT is up 7%. Interesting. JD up quite a bit here. Mm, energy up. That's not gonna be good for SPY, right? Because energy affects tech. So, but yeah, we're seeing like an almost 2.5% across the board here. So yeah, that's not gonna be good for tech at all. So not good for SPY. Industrials are kind of up. DWAC a little bit up. What happened with DWAC? Right, we're coming close to the 15th. What is the 15th? Is Tuesday, right? So Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So he's supposed to announce here, right? He's supposed to announce on the 15th. That's what he said. If he does not announce on the 15th, that's it. Like game over, guys. DWAC going back to wherever it started from. He's really gonna need to announce here. If not, like yeah, that's it for DWAC. Right? Remember, they might not be even a company even if he announces soon because like remember they have this thing where people needed to vote and make sure that that they're gonna put extra money into I don't know the despacking thing I forget. So I think that's still not over here. So that is still a big problem. It is within this range. I don't know. Definitely could be an okay lot of play, right? Like if William is asking how much of the challenge account is in cash, 100%, all of it right now. On the side for a play versus all in, I'm not sure if I'm understanding your question correctly, but I'm never all in any play at any point, never. No matter how much I'm confident in it, unless I have like like some sort of like inside information. Honestly, no, even if someone gives me inside information, guaranteed, I would still not go 100% in on any play. That is, anything can go wrong. I think even with like someone with inside information, even then, still things could go wrong. No, I would never be 100% play. So, but here's how I play things. Lottos, if I say something is a lotto, like earnings, CPI, all the stuff that is very binary, that usually moves up a lot, right? I take 5%, 10% maybe at best if I'm very confident. So between 5 to 10% on earnings, lottos, CPI, any of these things. Like if I take a DWAC call right now, it'll be 5 to 10% max because it's a lot of play for me, right? It depends on what Trump is going to do, and I have no edge or guarantee that will tell me that Trump is gonna do or say something on the 15s. We don't know if it's gonna be a sell the news situation or will pump even more. So many variables, so many factors, so it's a risky play. So for these kind of plays, 5 to 10% never like no like never more than that. Normal plays though, I like 15% size, 15 to 20%, and I never buy I don't go all in immediately. So I work my way up to 15 to 20% size per play, right? So at any like the max I would go at any point is a fifth of my account into one specific play, but not more than that. Uh, what no for Port Lotto? No, my friend, never. Uh, too risky, right? Like you don't want to blow all your account in in one go. All right. So DWAC, we'll come back to it later. I'm not seeing anything super special here, so yeah, we'll come back to it later. A firm up a little bit here and upstart, so that's something I guess. Healthcare down, looks like quite a bit, and healthcare is the second biggest sector in the SPY, so this will definitely be putting pressure on the SPY here, that's for sure. Communication, hit or miss, right? So Netflix a little bit up, Meta a little bit down, Google a little bit up, right? Like no consistency here. Tech looks okay. Actually, tech not so bad, right? Look, Apple is down 1.3%. Looks like it lost a 200 MA. But everything else is doing okay. Microsoft up a little bit here. Amazon up quite a bit. Adobe is up. GitLab is up. Even Docu is up. All right, so EV, fucking Elon Musk. What can I say, right? Tesla is down 3.6% at this point. Congratulations to everyone here who have puts. And yeah, congratulations to Elon for taking our money. Semi's not looking bad at all, right? AMD up 1% here. Nvidia up 0.3%. VIX turned red, guys. VIX is just down 5.5% here now, right? And the SPY is a little bit red here. But yeah, I mean, like it's like I said, like I don't think we're gonna get like a very directional day today. It's gonna be, a little green or a little red, probably chopped throughout the day, right? So VIX just went from 1.5% green to 1.5% to 0.5% red. So this kind of tells you about what kind of day is going to be, right? Probably a very choppy day here. All right, so let's see if we can find any plays outside, SPY, right? Individual stocks, maybe something like that. What's Apple doing? Apple, a little bit far here from the 200 MA. Not saying it won't go up, the market won't push it up, but looks a little bit here bearish. I don't know. Maybe if it goes all the way down here, I might get a call. Maybe if it hits 143.5 or 0.6, yeah, maybe I'll take a call here. That's a possibility. VIX recovering a little bit here. Is anyone looking at anything interesting so far? Because I'm not really seeing any obvious play here. So is anyone in anything that's making moves, other than Tesla going down, obviously? Oh, AMD, nice big candle. AMD really looking strong, guys. Like really looking strong. It's about to hit 70, right? It already hit 70, I think, pre-market, and then rejected right off it. But look at that big fat candle. Like very strong. Carvana halted. Carvana, a piece of shit. I told you guys it doesn't make any sense that it went up, and I told you like it will go down as much. Oh, it's halted on the way up. Damn. Carvana is a crazy stock. I'm really starting to get to like Carvana even more. I thought it would be halted on the way down. No, it's halted on the way up. Crazy. Wow. Well, good thing I got out of my puts then. Thank you again, Angelique. Thank you for the heads up. See, this is what I was talking about today. Today is a day where you want to see green and get out. Don't get stuck in anything. It's a crazy day. Carvana, I'll see you at $5. It's one. It will happen one day. It will happen one day. Uh, SQ Little Red, Finance looking very happy today, right? Uh, even Credit Suisse is up 3%, and we know how bad Credit Suisse is, right? Citibank is up 1%, Morgan Stanley up 1%. Uh, where's Goldman Sachs 0.6, Firm Upstart up. I mean, obviously, with everything that's happening, banks are gonna be very happy here, so that makes sense. Oh wow, looks Carvana wants to go back to green. Damn, look at that. Big volume coming in on Carvana here. Nice. I mean, you can never change my mind. Carvana is a shit company, but this is very interesting. SoFi up 5%. Nice. Very nice. Apple is recovering, guys. Wow, Amazon beast. Amazon about to hit 99, up 2.5% so far. Looks like Apple just crossed the 200 MA here, so that's nice. Tesla up, Tesla down only 3% now. Let's see here. SPY back to green. VIX also back to green. Super interesting. Super interesting here. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait at this point. Yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Every second that passes is just showing that it's really shaping up to be a choppy market here. So, I'm good. No, like we had a very good week today, guys. Oh, by the way, remember this not just for today, for every Friday. If you end up today red, even if you had a green week, but if you end up today red, you're gonna go into the weekend feeling bad. Why? Because we're humans. I'm sure you guys already went through this before, right? And if you had a red week but you ended today green, you're gonna go into the weekend very happy. Make sure today, no matter what happens, even if it means you do not trade, that you end today green somehow, even if it's a tiny bit green. It will give you a very nice ego boost, and more importantly, you don't want to be down and sad and worried, you know, on the weekend. You need to rest so you can come back next week on Monday fresh, sharp, and ready, to trade. So whatever you do, try to end today green like if possible. Take very small trades, very small size, At least this is what I do. So that with the consolidation, yeah, as you can see, like I am being super chill here with my plays. Unless I see like a fantastic setup, I'm not touching anything here. Uh, yeah, Meta not looking terrible at the moment. Right, thank you, Philip. Let's have a look at Meta. Let's see if there's a possible setup here. If we can get something. Up 0.36. I mean, can't blame it for being only up 0.36, given that it's been an absolute beast for the past few days, right? So that is a very strong. Look at this, very strong open here. So it went down a little bit in the pre-market, but very strong candles at the open. Like this is pretty much volume pouring in, right? Almost exclusively buys, right? Look at these big green candles here. Strong volume coming in. I can definitely see a meta play here if it crosses this line here, the pre-market high and yesterday's high. That'll be 112.8. Definitely see a calls play here if it crosses that. The only problem for me here is the risk to reward, because it seems that we have some sort of resistance right above it. So it will only be a 1 point play, while your stop would be somewhere here, 111.45. So that's almost a 1-to-1, a little bit even more than 1-to-1, which is not my favorite plays, right? I don't like when risk to reward is like that. I want to go for at least a 2-to-1, especially on a day like this. So Philip is right. Meta is looking extremely strong today, but I am gonna go into capital protection mode here, and will only be taking like very strong setups today, right? So let's see here. Apple almost about to go back to green, right? So that's very bullish here. Philip is saying good points, need a good weekend. Yeah, exactly, right? Like you like I'm sure you guys, like you have work, or you have school or you have something else, going on in your life. And on top of that, you guys are trading. That's very stressful, right? You don't want to be worried about your portfolio or how you did, on the weekend. That's gonna suck, You just wanna, go out with your friends, with your partner, have fun. Ooh, Amazon about to hit $100. Ken, where is my steak? Where is that guy? No wonder that he is very Ken is here every day, and today he's mysteriously not here. Someone is trying to get out of a steak dinner. All right, I'll find you, Ken. I'll find you. Tesla. Tesla, you ugly, ugly, ugly child. Look at this chart. Look at this chart, guys. It's just that's sad, is what it is. Look at the market cap. Tesla's market cap right now is $560 billion. Like, wasn't Tesla a $1 trillion company at some point, or am I wrong? Let me see here. What were the highs? 400, and yeah, Tesla was a $1 trillion plus, right? It was a $1 trillion plus company. It's now half more, like less than, damn, like, I mean, the market is down. Everyone took a hit, right? I'm not saying anything, but like a lot of this, guys, a lot of this was because of Elon. That's all I can say. You know, I promise I'm not gonna talk about it, and I'm falling back into bad habits. I apologize. I'm sorry. I will move on. I'll be quiet. All right, SPY back to green here. Very nice, strong recovery. Up 0.3%. VIX down. So yeah, Nvidia recovered. Up actually 2% as of right now. Uh, Tesla not recovering. Apple almost green. That is very good. Amazon up 3%. That's good. Microsoft up almost 0.7%. That's very good. Netflix ran up a little bit here, 1.5%. Yeah, looks like the market is turning green, guys. Looks like things are turning around here for the market. Healthcare, hit or miss. Tiny bit of a recovery here. This needs to go green if the market is going to run today. I'll be shocked if the market runs today. I think we'll probably get stuck in this zone here for a little bit. But I think tops futures go to 4,018 ish, in that range. This is like, so that would be a 50-point move from here. But I don't think we go any more than that, honestly. Again, just expectations here. Who knows what's going to happen? So the sector funds here, you have finance up 0.8%, energy up 2%, which is no good. Tech only up 0.4%, which makes sense with energy being so high. Healthcare here down 1.2%. Believe it or not, guys, the only thing keeping SPY down at the moment is healthcare, and it is the second biggest sector in the SPY, so that makes sense. But let's see here. What are communications doing? Communications up 0.7%. Everything else here is small potatoes. Hell, real estate is even up 0.8%, right? But everything else is like kind of small potatoes here, so we don't really need to go nuts about it. Hang Seng, so basically China closed up almost 8% today, which makes sense, right? Like, China is gonna close high, given like how the US did yesterday. So of course they're gonna run on that. That makes sense. This is if anyone wants. This is Yin, YINN. This is a 3 times leveraged bullish Chinese index. So if you guys want to play the Chinese market, you can use that to play it. YINN. And yin, right? So if anyone wants to play the Chinese market, you can see here it moved up 7%, and this moved up 13% here. So in case anyone is interested, let's see here. 10-year treasury is down, right? Down some more. Seems to be consolidating around here for a little bit, which is to be expected. I'll probably keep consolidating till the next FMOC meeting or something, like probably just chop here in this area. But yeah. The dollar is down quite a bit. Dollar today is down another 0.8%. So yeah, quite a fall from grace here. I can't wait to see 95 on the dollar, on the DXY. That'll be very very interesting. Spy, yeah, Spy going down back a little bit here as expected. We're gonna probably be chopping here, uh, which is no fun, which is definitely no fun. But you need days like this. We're gonna see consolidation. It is what it is. Uh, if we end up consolidating in this region and 391 holds, towards the end of the day, I'll probably get calls for next week. I'm just saying in case I'm not around because pretty soon I'm gonna have to go to my brother's birthday party, which means I'll probably like end the stream in half an hour. So we still have some time. But probably in half an hour, I'll end the stream. In case I'm not back or I'm not in Discord, if anyone is interested, if we consolidate here, 391, let's call it 392 holds, then yeah, I would definitely get some calls for next week. Uh, let's see. Yedo says this 10 a.m. boost never fails. Right? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on at 10 a.m.? You know? What the fuck? Like, look here, 10 a.m. starts, and we're starting to get a spike here soon. How is that happening? It's not like someone can manipulate the spy. I mean, at least like us, retail, like small people, even small funds. Hell, even mid-sized funds can't manipulate the spy. You need like some serious, firepower to be manipulating the spy. So, like, how why is it every time at 10? Like, what happens at 10? What's going on out there? I think someone is systematically like someone big, right? Like big bank, maybe like Goldman or something like that, is thinking that the market is gonna be bullish long term, and they're getting into SPY shares again. We're seeing like rotation back into the SPY. Because a lot of cash was on the sidelines, so people will start getting back in. They don't want to miss the next rally, so could be possible. But yeah, 10 a.m., on the dot, clockwork every day. Interesting. Very interesting. VIX down 0.8%, around about to go back to the, being down one full point. So that's interesting. Big Money, read your tip on the morning dump. Uh, Big Money, read your tip. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that happening. Hold on, guys. Let me just turn on the lights and check on the dogs. I'll be back in a minute. Guys, we're back. Oh, what happened with the spy? Big wicks on the spy. Big moves down, big moves up. Is there a Fed speaker scheduled, or some sort of like numbers coming out? Is PPI today? I think we usually PPI is after CPI. So is PPI today? Someone let me know. Ito is saying the myth I formed was on average everyone has gotten into work Saturday down. Looked at the market for the first time around 10. Possible, possible. Who knows? Carvana is at 10. Well, good thing we got out. Good thing we got out. I will see Carvana again at 5. I'm going to pretty much short every pop on Carvana. Like, to me, this is a no-brainer. I don't see Carvana making any move here. So more chatter about Trump announcement. Ooh, how is DWAC reacting to that? Let's see. Not reacting at all. Oh, let's open up Twitter here. Let's see what people are saying. Right, could be something. Right. Let's see. FTX CEO Bank Friedman officially gone bankrupt. He personally sent O's. You already know that. That's not breaking. Press release from FTX. Sorry guys, Angelique scooped all of you. She already told us about that a long time ago. El Salvador is down 60% on Bitcoin holdings from 105 billion to 41. Yeah, that's what you get when you have an Elon Musk type of president. So, like, El Salvador is not as a country that's, has already financial troubles. So there's nothing to find joy in this. This is just like a sad situation for all involved. So wish them the best of luck, really. The people, the government doesn't deserve any luck, but I really wish the people the best. Like, that's just sad. Yeah, it's mostly just people talking about FTX here. Not seeing any big news per se. It's people talking about FTX. Huh. Calling it now. Jonah Hill plays Sam in the subsequent movie. After, I would definitely watch that. I would love that. Look at Elon Musk's like, I watched the movie. Everyone will watch the movie. I think it's a fantastic idea that Jonah Hill plays Sam in a movie about FTX. That'd be very cool. And you better believe there'll be a movie about FTX. At least a couple of documentaries, like worst case scenario. But I would love to watch a movie with Jonah Hill as Sam. That'd be very cool. Tesla considering exporting EVs from Shanghai plant to North America. Huh. More shit news. This is very bad. Yeah, I like this. I was like, huh. And then like this guy's like, huh. I mean, yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Like, why are they moving EVs from Shanghai plant to North America? Is he having problems in China? That's not good. There's already rumors that there are problems that China has Elon Musk in their crosshairs. So that's not good. Uh they look like they do. Up 570 on coin. Let's go, baby. Nice. Congratulations, Angelique. Morning, everyone. No, good morning to you. Where's my steak dinner, bro? Where's my steak dinner? Do not believe these rumors. Which rumors? About the Tesla thing? I mean, yeah, they're saying considering, but who knows? So there are rumors, so who knows? Uh, I'm not overly concerned. I'm not gonna touch Tesla anyway, so I don't care. But yeah, that's enough Twitter for me here. I'm not really seeing any sort of like news, so yeah, we're moving on. Transportation up, energy is up a lot. Energy is really up. Look at that. Oxy 4%, Exxon 2%. Damn, that is not nothing. Autos are up. Real estate is up. Airlines down a little bit here. Aerospace, that's down. That's okay. That is okay. Non-durables. What do you think, Samson? What do you think is going on with the market? Should I get calls or should I get puts? Yeah, see, Samson is a good duck. He's saying no. You wait it out. You wait it out. You don't risk it. I'm gonna listen to Samson here. He's my senior analyst. Like he's the one. Like I just do what he says pretty much. All my good calls come from him. So yeah, and that idiot that you hear in the background, all my bad calls come from him. So yeah. Uh, Amazon 99 Ken. Where's my steak, Ken? He's saying let's go for a walk. I know, right? Yeah. Like my girlfriend is the one who does like a lot of these things. Like she loves to play with them, take them for walks, all the stuff. So I think they're definitely missing that. They're definitely missing her. So yeah, like I said yesterday, I don't know how she does it. Like she has more work than I do, and yet she still manages to do everything. Literally superwoman. So we're definitely peeling a big gap here, aren't we, Samson? Aren't we, Samson? A very scratchy dog. He loves getting scratches. All right, AMD up at 2%, while Nvidia is showing relative weakness, right? So that's interesting here, especially with the earnings coming up, right? This is what you want to see in order for you to get an idea about, like whether possibly puts might play out or not. You want to see Nvidia maintaining relative weakness, to its industry or sector, right? SPY up 2%, VIX minus 0.8. Yeah, chop, 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 chop. So, no surprise here, right? No surprise. Let's have a look at the higher time frame. Let's see if we're close on MA or something like that, No, still pretty far off. The good news is the 1 hour is definitely cooling off now. So we're a little bit, we're still kind of overbought, but we're under, like the extremely overbought levels. So that's a step in the right direction here, right? And of course, what do you want, bro? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? He wants to say something. He's saying, what do you want? All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, it seems here that this poll, right, and we can be seeing a flag here, right, which will set us up for the run to the 200 MA, right? So that's very, very possible. At least these are my expectations, right? So my expectations here on the 1 hour, you guys see the poll. This was the impulsive move. The consolidation will be the flag, right? And which will set us up for a move up here, right? So all this it likely could set us up here to move up to the 200 MA. These are my expectations. I could be wrong. Who knows, right? No one can tell you, but like given market conditions and macroeconomic events, this is what I'm expecting, and I really hope I'm right because, like I said, if we get consolidation today towards the end of the day, I'm gonna get calls. So, I really hope I'm right. Angelique says he's cute. He is. He's the cutest dog. Ken is saying you only get a steak at $125. You said above 95. All right, fine. I'm gonna tank Amazon. I'm gonna tank it. You know how I'm gonna tank Amazon? I'm gonna get Amazon calls and it's gonna fall a lot. So you got that. You mean like that's on you. I'm buying it now. I'm going to buy Amazon calls and I'm gonna buy a lot of Amazon calls. Watch it go down. All right, Tesla kind of recovering here a little bit, which is something. We very clearly see here a trend forming, right? Kind of an obvious one, right? So, well, maybe not so obvious, right? So, can we do this here? And then maybe one here. Yeah, so this is definitely a much better one here. So, all right, so first thing when I find like a trend line that's being respected like this, 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points, right? So I know this one is probably more correct than anything I can draw here. So the first thing I do is I test. So I clone this here and I see if I can find a channel that is supported by this. Because if I find 2 touch points on that channel, that definitely has something, right? So I mean, this kind of works, right? So we have a touch point here, and then yesterday we would have the first test here, and then failure, and then pre-market, and then after hours yesterday we would see a test and then failure here, and then it's going out again, and then it's coming back down here to test it. So we see here the wick, right, kind of underneath the downward channel. So I would say, yeah, this downward channel works, which is not bad because if this channel is correct here, as late as it might be, it seems that we are testing the channel, the upper trend line of the channel. It seems that we're testing it now as resistance instead of support. So we could possibly see a move up in Tesla here. So fingers crossed, right? The best I can hope for at the moment, since I have leaps, is hopefully we get to 200 MA on the hourly. I'm looking for 200 MA on daily, but we'll just have to wait and see. If you have the power, you can buy Nvidia calls, bro. I wish I have that power, man. I wish. He called it on himself with Amazon. Yeah, buy Nvidia calls, please. Nvidia puts for earning next week. Yeah, a lot of people are taking Nvidia puts for earnings next week. I'm probably gonna skip it. Not because I don't have confidence in it or anything like that. I'm just I don't want to buy puts in a bullish trend. I don't like doing that. But yeah, the idea is, yeah, Nvidia puts for next week. That was the play that we called out here. Let's see, VIX down 1.2%, so that seems a little bit bullish. And we see the SPY here, kind of holding its own, right? And in order for this to be a proper bear, like a flag, right, you want to see like big moves up, and then another big move down here, putting in a new low, and then going up again, unable to break the high, but putting in a new low, right, until it hits this level here, right? So you got yourself a nice flag forming, and then boom, we go up. Hopefully Monday, something like that. So again, you can see this pattern that unfolded yesterday, right? Again, like we had the big pull here, and then this was the flag, right? And then putting in lows, and then we got the big explosion up, right? So yeah, hopefully we get another one here, right? We just have to wait and see. And we have ample room, by the way, for this to form, right? If we do our Fibonacci sequence from the start of the movement here all the way to the top, right? So if it goes here at 392, right? Look at this, 391.5. 391.5 is the 23 Fib retrace, right? Which makes the ideal bull flag, but we have room to go all the way down to 388, right? So 388 still is a bull flag, right? We still are bull flagging. But the ideal bull flag here, the perfect scenario is we just test the 3915, right? And we form a flag here and then go for a move up. So this is the ideal scenario here, all the ideal situation. SPY up 0.5% here, looking pretty damn strong. Look at these candles. But again, at the end of the day, this is still consolidation to me. It is at a very pivotal point though, right? Because we are right now at above yesterday's highs, which is a very critical point, and more importantly, right, the last resistance in our range, right, is the pre-market high. We break the pre-market high at 396.8, and then yeah, I can say like we're out of the daily range, and then we're definitely in a sort of like intraday bullish trend here. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see if it unfolds or not, right? Because if not, it gets beaten back down, and probably just again we go back to consolidation. So back to boredom. So we're just gonna have to wait and see here. How's Apple doing? Apple green, very big recovery by Apple here. And coin, what you doing, coin? DWAG slightly green. Eh. Coin up almost 7% here. Huge recovery. That's what a 10% move at least, right? Look at this. Crazy move. That makes sense, guys. Like this makes perfect sense. Like how is FTX bankruptcy anything but very good news for coin, right? Does not make any sense. Like how is this like your competitor is down? Why are you down? They're down because they screwed up. You are quote unquote financially sound company, publicly listed, audited financials and everything. I would just see probably on the long term and even like shortish term, people rotating from FTX to Coinbase, right? They will either go to Coinbase or they will go to Binance, either or, right? You have other options, you have Kraken, you have all these things, but Coin is gonna be touted by everyone on TV, CNBC, and all these guys, as the safest one out there because it's publicly listed, because they're audited, right? Because they have to be SEC compliant. So, Coin is a much safer play for me than a company that's headed by someone who is a Chinese citizen, right? And we don't have anything against Chinese people, obviously, but again, like we know that there could be repercussions for that. By maybe if anything happens between the U.S. and China, we can see the U.S. penalizing CZ, even if he's not involved with Chinese government, right? So at the end of the day, Binance is based in the Bahamas, just like FTX. Coinbase is based in America, right? So all these things are very important when we're talking about like something trustworthy, right? So, and I believe like cryptocurrency at the moment, trustworthiness is gonna be the most important asset. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see, right? All right. Affirm upset. Wasn't Angelique? Weren't you in coin? Up 100 and up 1,700 on coin. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Congratulations, good play here. Binance is in Singapore. No, I'm talking about the registration. FTX. Well, I mean FTX is in the States if you're going by those standards, right? And CZ is in Dubai, right? But uh, the company itself, FTX, is registered in the Bahamas. So is Binance, both of them, right? So at the end of the day, when it comes to like like creditors and bankruptcy filings and all the stuff, like people from are asking like, why is the United States not doing anything about this? What can the government do? It's not even a company in their jurisdiction. What do you want, son? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What should I buy calls? On what? He's saying I should have bought coin calls, and he said he called it this morning. He just wanted to pop in and make sure everyone knows that it was his call. He said coin will go up, and he got coin calls, and he's gonna be getting some kibble, buying some kibble with his winnings. And yeah, congratulations, Samson. Congratulations, you called it, buddy, before anyone. Very happy for you. Very happy for you. Well done. Well done. All right. What do we have here? Meta 0.9, Netflix 2.5. Netflix looking strong here today. Looking very strong. I am extremely tempted to get some Netflix leaps here. Actually, Temptation 1, I am going to get some Netflix leaps. I won't call them leaps. Longish swings, right? Something that's like February, January, right? Depending on the price. Let's just see how much everything costs here. Man, I really hate Schwab's platform. I really absolutely hate it. It is very user unfriendly, at least the web platform. And I kind of have to use the web platform here, but I really don't like it. It is very bad. Uh, I'm gonna use Interactive Brokers to look at the options chain here. Is Tesla green? Because it's showing here that I'm up on the day for Tesla. Did Tesla go green here? Huh, Tesla did go green. Well, good. Because I was surprised. Like, I checked in, I opened the Leaps account, and I find I'm up on the day for Tesla, and I'm like, what the hell? Wasn't it like super red? All right, so Netflix January 20th calls are not cheap. March 17th, obviously not cheap. All right, so I will probably be going for here. Let me just check the current price. When in the earnings again. Earnings are 17th of Jan. I think I'm gonna get the March ones. All right, so basically this is what I got in case anyone is interested. I got a Netflix March 2023 330 call. I just got one. I placed a bid for $17. That's $1,700. So we're gonna wait and see if it fills or not. But yeah, this is my second Leap buy here. If in case anyone is interested in some Leap calls. But yeah. Tesla's up. Indeed, it is. January 20 is after earnings. Yeah, it is after earnings, but like, by the way, if you hold it, just FYI, if you hold it from now all the way up to January and it's not 330, right? It's like it will be down so much. You're gonna wish you never bought it, right? Did you say, yeah, March 2023, 330 call here. Bid was placed for $17. I don't know if it's filled or not. Yeah, it filled actually. Yeah, I got a fill at 1700. So yeah. The idea here is that you want it to get to 330 way before the earnings, right? So or way before it expires, right? So in case for some reason it does not get where I want it to get before the earnings, the idea here is that I have the earnings for a possible push up, right, to help me just move up a little bit here. So that's the idea. That's why I got the March instead of getting the January, because if it's not there by January, you're better off buying a weekly anyway, right? Like, because it will be down so much by then. You should have sold way before if that was the case. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the thing in there. Like leaps are and long swings are a little bit different, right? You need to think about them more strategically, right? And you need to keep in mind the Greeks, right? Because they really do affect the value of it a lot, right? So our second leap buy here, and we're just gonna leave things be as they may. One is ER. It was on 17th, I believe, 17th of January. Again, ER, you're not gonna get an exact date. right? Like you see here, it says like approximately. So approximately the 17th of Jan. The exact day we don't know yet, but around that time. So I would get March if I could, but again, up to you. Of course, you can play whatever you want. Again, the idea is that we wanted to get to 330 before even Jan, right? I'm just buying time in case I need the extra push from the earnings. I have the time, right? But the idea is that hopefully it gets there before the earnings, right? So we're just gonna have to wait and see. That being said, we're gonna have to end the stream here today, guys. This is I'm not seeing any day trades. We already did well in the futures account, right? In the PM made like 300, 400 bucks. So that's I got some green today. We got a nice leap call also as well. So we did something. The market is too choppy for me, so I'm just gonna set it out here. Of course, I have to leave to get to my brother's birthday party. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. And if you have not liked this video, please like the video. It always does help. Yeah, I'm just enjoy your weekend, and I'll definitely see you on Monday. Maybe I will see you on the Discord a little bit late today. But Ash out.